Took an instant liking to each other. But we know had so.
Hello, cat. Hector had stolen a case of gold.
The King of France's mark must be intended for Charles Stuart.
Droughtlanders may come often, but they never last. As we leave Season 7 Part 1 behind, we can look forward to more episodes on the horizon. Originally, Season 7 was set to have 12 episodes, but it has since been extended to 16 episodes, split into 2 parts. Starz is bending time and space to give us more Outlander. Thank God. Season 7 Part 1 wrapped up with Jamie and Claire heading back to Scotland after a fire at Fraser's Ridge, which they crucially survived.
Scotland.
Meanwhile, Roger and Brianna have been navigating the 1980s, piecing together Jamie and Claire's whereabouts through a series of letters. The penultimate episode left us on a cliffhanger. Brianna and Roger's son was kidnapped and, they believe, taken through the stones. Roger sets off to find him, and that's where the season leaves us hanging. Starz has announced that Season 7 Part 2 will premiere on November 22nd, with the new episodes dropping weekly. Now, let's dive into the spoilers. Shortly after arriving in Scotland, Claire is summoned to Philadelphia to perform life-saving surgery on Marsali and Fergus's son, Henry Christian. Jamie stays behind to care for his sick brother-in-law, Ian. After Ian's death, Jamie and his sister Jenny decide to join Claire in America, informing her of the ship they plan to take. However, they miss the ship and sail a few days later. Claire is misled into believing Jamie is dead when Lord John receives news that the ship they were initially supposed to travel on has sunk. Both Claire and Lord John are devastated by the news. Their problems worsen when Lord John learns that a British Army captain intends to arrest Claire for espionage. In a final act of service to Jamie, Lord John marries Claire to protect her. Their platonic marriage turns sexual a few weeks later when they drunkenly sleep together, each imagining the other as their beloved Jamie. 2 months later, Jamie returns to find them both overjoyed, yet strained by their newfound closeness. Jamie's relationship with both Claire and Lord John becomes complicated as he grapples with their bond formed in his absence. In the books, Rachel becomes a pawn in Arch's plan for revenge against Ian for causing the accidental death of his wife. Arch vowed to punish Ian by taking away someone he loves. This unfolds when Rachel, assisting Claire with surgeries in Philadelphia, is attacked by Arch, who has been tracking her for months. William Ransom intervenes, preventing Arch from capturing her. A second attempt by Arch leads to a deadly confrontation involving both William and Ian. Roger and Buck travel through the stones, believing Jemmy was taken back in time to help Rob Cameron locate hidden Jacobite gold. Meanwhile, Brianna receives an unexpected visitor, Rob. It turns out Jemmy is not in the 1700s, but locked in an underground tunnel. Brianna is told she will only see her son again if she submits to Rob's demands for sex. Roger realizes he and Buck have traveled further back in time than intended when they encounter Jamie's still living father, Brian Fraser, in 1739. They meet younger versions of Dougal Mackenzie, Gellis Duncan, and Captain Jonathan Blackjack Randall. Roger also meets a doctor named Hector McEwen, who is revealed to be a fellow time traveler, leaving Roger with more questions about time travel. Jamie's metaphorical return from the dead sets the stage for William to learn the truth about his parentage. Previously meeting on the battlefield, William now sees the striking resemblance to Jamie, realizing he is Jamie's bastard son and not the legitimate heir of the Earl of Ellesmere. This revelation deeply disturbs William, causing him to question his place in society and make uncharacteristic decisions. New characters likely to appear in the second half of Season 7 include Harold Hal Grey, Lord John's older brother, and his family, which includes his son Henry Grey and daughter Dorothea Dottie Grey. Dottie makes a significant impression on Denzel Hunter. In 2022, it was reported that the role of Mercy Woodcock, a free black woman who grows close to Henry, has been cast, hinting at more complex storylines involving the Grey family. I don't know about you, but I'm dying to see how the show will manage to tell all these storylines. Outlander has never failed us, and I hope Season 7 Part 2 continues this trend. What do you think? Let's discuss in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.